Welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about more about the charts, the introduction part of more in software. So what exactly the TIBCO software is? So when you come to the pharmaceuticals and CRO industry, so you may receive a request from the clients for real-time access to clinical data to explore the data interactively and gain the deeper understanding. Okay, so the TIBCO software is analytics and business intelligence platform which enables the data visualizations in an interactive mode. So user can further integrate the TIBCO Spotify with the SaaS. So basically you will be having the SaaS software. It gives us the efficient and the strong statistical analysis and data processing capability. Okay, so but is instead of writing the programming part, it is easier to have hands-on, just to drag and drop option that is more help comparing to writing the program. Okay, let's continue with this option. So the first of all, you'll be having this option called data. So here the data, the window will provide the list of all data sets, so and the variables available for the visualization. So okay, let me continue. I'm showing that adding the one data. I'll show you how to browse the local file. So if I go here and I click on SDTM. Let me open this as an example. That is SAS7 BDAP format. So we are trying to add the data. So here, if you want to add the columns, the selected columns, you can just remove all. So all the data coming here this side, and if you want to add what are the columns you require, you want to filter out those ones. So for example, add so this part and so for example, 6 variables coming from the DM part. So original units, lab test. I'm just showing as an example. I'm not doing anything right now, so I'm just trying to help you how does we filter out this part. Okay, so click on OK. So you click on OK here. So now when your data is ready, your screen looks like this. So you have a start from data, then start from visualization, explore by searching. So there are three options are available, and also you'll be seeing here your data will be there. So the columns you have selected added in this data set will be represented in here in the label format. So you can also change the categories in column wise, so it's up to you. Like instead of having the long name, you can make it like short for the label. Okay, so here next we'll be having the charts, how you want to represent the charts. So we're gonna continue doing this part. So here for the data, so the data will be mostly for data set variables available for visualization. So and when you come to the filters, so if I open the filters, let me show you how to open the filters. So here in the view option, if you go to the filters there, so you'll be having this the variables you have selected, right? So those variable values will be present here. So either you can make it filtered out. How do you represent your chart? So you can do it from here, this part. So the filter, this window basically provides a list of variables available for subsetting the data. So the list includes common variables and modified flags added by the data prep macro. So that window can be closed from the view tab as well. So you can also close it from here. So next we'll be having the details on demand option. So here what does it do? This window will provide the dataset view of selected data. In the visualizations, it will provide the information about the dataset. Use it for the particular visualizations and the list of the variables available in the dataset. So I'll show you exactly what does it mean. But for now, because we haven't selected any charts, right? So we'll continue doing that part later. So here this is the visualizations option. So you can add the page layout, add visualizations. So this area contains all the visualizations, multiple visualization graphs, bars, charts. Okay, so we continue with let me continue doing showing as an example. Let me open one file which I have already created. For example, any actions and casualty. Do you want to save changes? No. Okay. Um, okay, so I'm showing this simple age distribution here. So what I have selected the DM dataset. So I just add the browse local file. And I went to the folder where exactly this dataset is present. So for me, I have it somewhere. So I took it from here. So dataset. So I'll be having. So I took the DM dataset some part. So here somewhere. Then once I upload the dataset, I'll go to this chart and I have click on the box plot here. So when I click the box plot, and you will be seeing this information there. Either you can also select directly because if you want to if you want to creating these visualization charts for the demographic dataset, so for the SDTM database. Um, so you can select the distribution box plot, like interactive box plot will give the user information about the age, age distribution across each gender, and provide the unique subject counts in the particular gender. So for example, how are you gonna do? You can change it here if you want to keep, like, I want to show you like how many. Okay, so how many the gender divided like female and male, how many members are having the median age by doing this represent as a classification between the age and sex, we can know what is the median of the age of the population has selected. So this is a visualization interactive chart box plot. So we were gonna build all these charts one by one each. So we'll be having a unique subject identifier per race and planned outcome. How many subjects having the placebo, and how many subjects have the plan outcomes, arm code, sorry. And they will be having doing the tree maps. So the tree maps, how many related to comparing with the action taken. So the basically the tree map is action taken with the study treatment. So the tree map graph shown above. So the basically this is interactive graph which displays the hierarchy order by casualty and action taken with the study treatment. The size of the rectangle is corresponding to the number of patients, where the action taken appear. Okay, so these ones, and also we're gonna continue doing the other, like the tree maps. So basically, which like hierarchy order by the body system and organ class, and the size of the rectangle corresponding to the number of patients in a particular body system and organ class. Okay, so all related to the clinical data visualizations. Okay, so we will also doing this electrocardiograms, like horizontal bar charts for unique subject count per visit. So we show the number of unique subject by visiting the using variables from raw database. Okay, and also and the tree map. So basically, it is interactive graph corresponding to number of patients with the particular ECG test results. The size of the rectangle correspond to the number of patients with the particular ECG results for a given visit. Okay, and also we'll be doing so unique subject identifier per site, per sex, like female and male. This and like horizontal bar chart will give the unique subject counts by the site identifier. So the number of there are plenty of pie charts, for example here. So we're gonna do all these interactive charts one by one each. So unique subject ID per sex, and we'll also check for the study day calculations, study day for the vital signs, not the calculation. So these are representation for each unique. So line graph of the vital signs, numeric results or findings over study timelines, the color by subject, and panel by the vital testing, vital signs testing units. Okay, so there are plenty of charts we are going to do. So we'll be having study day, and also there are like tree maps, casualty, and plan arm code. So we're also gonna do some oncology related curves. Okay, so the basically this curve represent survival probability time with survival probability with the time with the groups of the different treatments. Okay, so you can able to see that group 2 and 3. So this 1, 2, and 3. flat survival curves, no event sets, hence the line stays set. So there are no events that happen for the treatment number 2 and 3, and for the treatment 0 1, so basically the step down only when event occurs. So the flat line, the steep drop means the many events occur short term. So during the time it changes, the survival of the patient, like the events of the patients are coming down, of the survival probability. So for the treatment 0 1. Okay, so these are interactive charts. So we're gonna continue doing how to do these charts and for the next classes. Yeah, thank you so much for listening.